The US election 2020 was a fierce battle which has proved what many had anticipated. As expected, Donald Trump is not a gracious loser at all, as he still refuses to concede defeat. After playing golf to cope with the election result, Trump in fact returned to voicing his inflammatory rhetoric on Twitter by targeting the system in place. Now, most of his latest tweets were flagged with a warning. Now that the US is in a period of transition of power, what does the future of Donald Trump look like? Is he dangerous in any manner, is what experts want to know. Now, experts fear that Trump's remaining tenure of more than 70 days is no less than a ticking time bomb. He could in fact use the remaining time for firing capable officials and issuing pardons to criminals that might also include himself. Now, this power to pardon became a part of the US Constitution in order to show mercy. A power to pardon only applies to federal crimes and helps escape the punishment while keeping the conviction intact. But it cannot be reviewed, and the president does not have to give a reason for issuing it. Now, remember, as Trump still has about 70 days left in office, there is now grave concern about the kind of executive orders that he may give in his remaining time in the White House. There is no definitive answer to whether Trump can pardon himself, as no president has ever tried it before. However, Donald Trump is well within his legal rights to pardon people in his inner circle, including family members, and this remains a grave concern, the number of people that he may pardon in his remaining time in the White House. Now, Trump could try to pardon himself to try to cover the possibility of prosecution after he leaves office. Remember, just last month, the New York Times filed two explosive reports, one on Trump's alleged unsuccessful deals with China, and the second crucial one on the constant income tax evasion allegations. These are crucial. Now, the First Lady of the United States, that is Melania Trump, recently tweeted her support for her husband. She said that the American people deserve a fair election and that every legal, not illegal, vote should be counted. Now, remember, since the beginning of this election, Trump and his administration have criticized the mail-in voting system in America. And even to this day, even though Joe Biden has been elected as the president-elect of the United States, the Trump administration, led by Donald Trump, continues to disregard the same. Now, Melania Trump also said that we must protect our democracy with complete transparency. In fact, White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany tweeted saying that President Trump was wrongfully impeached and unlawfully spied on. His supporters were demonized, attacked, and marginalized. Republicans for now are split and confused as to whether to support Trump as he pursues another legal case, or in fact whether to congratulate Joe Biden, the president-elect, for winning the White House. Now, what if Donald Trump refuses to leave the White House? This is another question that several experts and political pundits in the United States have asked, that will Donald Trump welcome the new first family graciously or not? The peaceful transition of power is the only normal in an American democracy. Hence, there is no protocol in place to deal if such a scenario does not take place. The US Constitution does not mention how a president should be removed if they lose the election and refuses to concede. Joe Biden had prepared an army of attorneys who are ready to counter any legal challenge thrown at him by the other side. In the past, Biden insisted that federal officials will escort Trump from the White House with great dispatch if he loses the election. For now, the Trump campaign is focusing on how to throw legal challenges at the president-elect Joe Biden. However, the window of opportunity to prepare for any legal consequences is now shortening, as Trump will soon lose the protection of the US Attorney General Bill Barr.